as we look into 2021, it's coming super fast. I'm excited. I'm very excited about 2021. One of the reasons I'm very excited is this idea of Next Step Sundays, okay? You say, well, what is a Next Step Sunday? Well, we're going to have 3 of these a year, 3 of these next year. And this Sunday is going to be a catalyst for discipling our church family toward our mission of engaging our communities and beyond with the life-changing gospel and love of Jesus Christ. These Sundays are going to be points in the year that encourage our people to take one step of growth in their relationship with the Lord and in their service with the church, as the church. We're going to encourage them to take a step in one of these 3 realms: connecting in worship, growing in community, and living on mission. We think a healthy follower of Jesus has all 3 of those things going on in their life. They're spending time in worship with Him personally and corporately together. They are connected to other believers and are growing in their commitment to one another. And they are living on mission. They're using their gifts. They're using their story to help other people know Jesus Christ more. And so we're going to have opportunities for them to take a step of growth in each of those categories. So, for example, in connecting in worship, we really see connecting in worship, one of the great ways that they can take a step in that is doing our Connecting to Fellowship class. That helps them see what the church is all about. And in that process, oftentimes we have led more people to the Lord and sitting down with them and saying, what's your testimony? And then they just tell you that they've always known God. And you get to be a little bit more clear about, well, we might feel that way, but the Bible says, and we get to walk through the gospel and see them come to know the Lord. It's also a great place where people get energized in their faith. And so that's why once a person goes to Connecting Fellowship, then they're going to go into the growth path, and it's going to help ground them in their faith. So that's going to be a way that we're going to be able to encourage them to connect in worship. We're going to have things, some study groups that will be offered on Wednesday nights and other times that will help them learn more about God. Different topics that will be offered, like Behold Your God. I believe Brother Brian is going to do that one again next semester. But they can take a step there. They can take a step in growing community. We are encouraging people, if they are not a part of a life group, they need to become a part of a life group. Living on mission, we're going to encourage them to do Gifted to Serve. We're going to encourage them to volunteer and to just make a 4-month commitment to volunteer somewhere. They can do it once a month for 4 months. They can do it weekly for 4 months, but just a 4-month commitment. And we're going to ask them to try to use the gifts that they have to serve the Lord in some way. And then when we get to our next Step Sunday, we can encourage them to make it ongoing if they feel like it's been a good fit. But we want them to just take an initial step. So that Next Step Sunday is going to be, it's going to be a very exciting and some very energetic Sundays. And what I mean by that is we're going to be encouraging people, building them up to take a step. We're going to have some banners up. We're going to be pointing everything to what step are you going to take in your relationship with the Lord. And so we're going to be shooting out the gate in the year with that. And that first date is for the Next Step Sunday is January 24th. So your groups will start the following week after that, because on Next Step Sunday, we're asking them to join the group. And so those groups will officially get a start then. Now, if you're already meeting or want to start earlier, you absolutely can. But we're going to create an on-ramp for them at that point. So that's our Next Step Sunday. We're going to be talking about that more and more as it comes, but I wanted to get the concept in your mind.